Have you ever watched a movie and thought, wow, it's like they brought the real person back to life? It's almost as if Hollywood has a magic recipe for cloning these icons. It's extraordinary how an actor embodies a historical or pop culture figure so perfectly. Is it just makeup and costumes, or is there something more to it? First on the list is Ramy Malik as Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody. The transformation was jaw-dropping. From Freddie's iconic mustache to his unique stage presence, Ramy embodied Freddie's charisma and energy so much that for a moment, fans believed they were seeing the Queen frontman himself on screen. No wonder this role earned Ramy an Oscar. Next up is Daniel Day-Lewis as Abraham Lincoln in Lincoln. This one's a no-brainer. Daniel's portrayal of the 16th U.S. president was so spot-on that it felt like Lincoln had come back from the past. From his deep-set eyes to his distinct posture, Daniel captured the essence of one of America's most legendary figures. And, true to form, he snagged another Academy Award for it. Then there's Jamie Foxx as Ray Charles in Ray. Now, this wasn't just an impersonation, it was pure artistry. Jamie's performance as the blind musical legend was so flawless that even Ray's family couldn't believe the resemblance. His dedication to mastering Ray's mannerisms and musical genius is something we're still talking about today. Speaking of musicians, Taron Egerton as Elton John in Rocketman deserves a mention. Taron wasn't just playing a role, he practically became Elton. The crazy costumes, the signature sunglasses, and that larger-than-life personality were all on point. It's no wonder fans left the theaters feeling like they'd witnessed a personal concert from the legendary singer himself. Let's not forget Meryl Streep as Margaret Thatcher in The Iron Lady. Meryl's ability to disappear into a character is nothing new, but her transformation into Britain's first female prime minister was exceptional. From the stiff posture to the iconic voice.
I think we should be worrying about money at this point, Jeffrey.
Meryl delivered a portrayal so powerful that it felt like watching the real Iron Lady in action. Another unforgettable one, Gary Oldman as Winston Churchill in Darkest Hour. When you look at Gary's makeup and how he embodied Churchill's fiery speeches, you realize just how transformative this role was. The way Gary nailed Churchill's determined yet weary gaze brought to life one of history's most iconic figures. Another stunning transformation was Robert Downey Jr. as Charlie Chaplin in Chaplin. Robert's portrayal of the silent film legend was nothing short of perfection. From the signature bowler hat to Chaplin's iconic mustache and quirky walk, Downey Jr. was a performance that earned him an Academy Award nomination and left audiences in extreme resemblance. Let's not forget Val Kilmer as Jim Morrison in The Doors. Val's portrayal of the legendary frontman of The Doors was so spot on that even Morrison's bandmates admitted to being spooked by how much he resembled the real Jim. From the wild, rebellious energy to that deep, haunting voice, Kilmer brought the rock star back to life in a way that had everyone talking. We can't skip over Joaquin Phoenix as Johnny Cash in Walk the Line. Joaquin didn't just look like the legendary country singer, he sounded like him too. His voice, his posture, and his emotional depth made this performance unforgettable. Johnny's life story had never been told quite like this, and it's all thanks to Joaquin's dedication to becoming the Man in Black. Let's talk about Charlize Theron as Aileen Wuornos in Monster. This transformation was nothing short of mind-blowing. Charlize completely lost herself in the role of the infamous serial killer. From the physical transformation to the raw, emotional depth she brought to the screen. It was chilling and unforgettable, and, of course, earned her an Oscar. Last but not least, Ashton Kutcher as Steve Jobs in Jobs may have surprised some people. With his striking resemblance to the Apple co-founder and that signature black turtleneck, Ashton made audiences believe they were looking at the tech visionary himself. While the movie itself had mixed reviews, there's no denying that Ashton visually embodied Jobs to a T. We've got more jaw-dropping Hollywood transformations and celebrity facts coming your way, so stay tuned!